I got Tevya. I got some digital comics from when I bought my ticket, so I could read
Cool.
those.
Nice.
I'm sorry, guys, if you
Oh,
saw
live. Sean.
I'm sorry, guys, if you heard that. I was just turning my TV on to Matrix Revolutions.
That's nice. Sean, introduce. Okay, I'll do it. Hello, you two on
Wait, I don't even.
and Tim Spoiler, and this is Sean. This is Sean's Hangout.
Sean, what's the matter?
Are you alright?
I can't hear anything.
Oh,
I
the
can't
microphone
hear him. He's
plugged.
muted. He must be muted.
Yeah, I can't hear him either.
Damn it.
Turn your thing through.
Hang on, I'll message them.
First time we start a hangout, we fail.
My name
Yeah.
is Joshua Drake.
It's been a couple weeks. That's why.
Yeah.
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 What in the hell was that?
And
Sean,
John,
we can't hear you.
I saw
What?
the review, John, of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I think you did great.
Goddamn emails.
Because Dawn of Justice does not deserve the hate it's getting.
Well, it's an opinion.
I know that.
Whoa. Hang on.
I know that. I know
Can you
that.
hear me?
Okay.
Once I see this, I might end up hating it. Who knows? I
Can
might
Sean just
love
talk
this.
if he can?
Let Sean speak.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, I may end up hating this movie but specific things I may end up hating the ending.
Sean, can we hear you?
I still can't hear him.
Damn it.
Google,
Okay, this is not good.
Bad. Yeah.
1 second. Sean, can you hear us? Just nod your head. If you can. Okay, he can. Okay,
He
so
can hear
Sean,
us, huh?
maybe try Xing out and coming back because it will still be live. So just, because I did that a few times.
Now, I may end up liking this more than.
Joshua, can we just get this straight first?
Yes, let's get this straight.
Okay, and then we can dive into all this stuff. Sorry about the commotion for people who are viewing this.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. It's kind of good to be back on a hangout because I haven't been.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear him now.
Awesome.
Yeah. Wasn't.
Okay, sorry people, I was apparently having mic issues.
That's a good
So
day.
anyway,
Mhm.
yes. So, my name is Sean, I'm here with my friends, and we're here to talk spoilers about the most anticipated movie of the last possibly 20 years,
And
Batman v Superman.
And I knew it was going to get a mixed reaction.
Justice.
Believe me, I'm not surprised. DC gets a lot of hate.
Same here.
Let's face it.
I'm not a DC hater!
Because a lot of people are. Because they hated
And
Green
you-
Lantern, they hated Dark Knight
Yes.
Rises, they hated Man of Steel. All
I
of these
love
movies
Dark
are
Knight
mixed.
Dark Knight Rises, I
Dark
love
Knight too.
And those,
it with a passion,
and
but
One at a time. One at a time.
Yeah, go ahead. I could
can
go
the
get some.
administrator talk?
yeah.
Can the
Yeah.
Sure, Sean,
administrator
take it
talk?
away. Sorry about that.
And for those who are watching, this is my 7-year-old niece.
Yes, I know. We've seen
They can't hear you.
Actually, we can't.
Okay, so
Uh,
I'm talking about. I was talking about the.
Shall we
Anyway,
introduce ourselves?
yes, please do.
Who
What's
wants to
going
go
on?
first? Oh.
My name is Joshua Drake, aka Future Filmmaker 39480, and it is good to be back on the hangout. I haven't done more of these since we did the Why We Love Spider-Man thing,
Yep.
so it's kind of good to be back.
Whew.
Good to be back.
Hopefully you don't get in trouble.
I'm not. I'm not.
Just
Okay,
saying.
I go next. One thing.
Go ahead.
I fucking hated this movie. I don't give a fuck what anyone
Okay.
says.
So, okay. Start with the introduction, then you can let your rage
My
out.
name is Parker Schmeichel, okay? And I fucking hated this movie. How about that? I'm not trying.
Okay.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
Yes, we will. Okay.
Okay.
Have you
My
go-
turn. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, until spoiler, and you quite right. During our Bad Human spoiler-free discussion, so we're doing a spoiler-filled discussion on Bad Human. Like, no hold bar, and we basically, not with the movie apart, but we basically being deal like target our opinions. So
Well,
enjoy
you
this
see when you see me.
kind of
And
rant, not really,
we're waiting. It's a discussion basically.
discussion.
Yeah, spoiler podcast discussion, blown out review, whatever.
Yep.
Please be warned. If you're one of those who has not seen the film like I have, you might want to go see this before. Might want to go
Then why are you here?
Yeah.
I'm, because y'all asked me to join. But I don't care about
Well-
Because
spoilers.
we assumed you saw the movie.
I don't care about.
Yeah, because you commented and said some stuff about, said, oh, the critics are wrong, and like, okay, I was a dumbass
Well-
too. I defended this film before I saw the fucking movie, and it was a piece of shit. This.
Whoa.
You know- You're lucky I'm wearing headphones.
Yeah.
I
You're
know.
lucky I'm wearing my headphones.
Yeah, you better keep them on, because this can be a blown out rant.
Hey,
Oh hell
relax.
Shit just got real, man.
Yep.
hell!
Anyways, so we should probably wait for John.
Okay, can I say one quick thing? If you disagree with me, that's fine. Like I said in my
Yeah.
rant, no problem. And call me DC hater, you know what? That's bullshit. Superman, sure, okay? I am such a DC fan. I'm a child. I have this thing sitting in my room.
Superman.
You're
I
not
have this.
DC
Where
hater.
am I? Where
I'm not
is
a
the?
DC hater either, man.
Yeah,
love the Christopher
where
Nolan.
is-
I love DC's movies
Where the
so
fuck?
much. I loved, except for Superman 3 and 4 and Green Lantern. I did like the Dark Knight trilogy. I did love Man of Steel. I did love the Catwoman movie that everybody hates. I did love Batman.
What, you love
Batman.
Catwoman?
What? It's a guilty pleasure.
Okay.
Understandable.
Okay, now that you said that, it's like okay.
What, John? Where'd John go?
What the? Oh, another catastrophe.
It's
You know he's probably. I don't know if he's gonna come back
The
or
reason
not. who
why
knows.
I call it that, I know it has the same score as Fantastic Four 2015 has, but I don't think, Catwoman, I can laugh at it for how bad it is, but at the same time, I'm disappointed.
Okay, but the difference between this and Fan Four Stick, this was actually good.
Okay. Couple things. This is not. I'm not saying this is the worst comic book film of all time. I'm not saying this is one of the worst films of all time.
I've
Yes.
seen worse.
The way I mean, we'll get into it. I'll give my reasons why I don't like it, why this and that.
Yes.
But there are things I like, though. There are, which is, I mean, everyone's been praising Ben Affleck's, portrayal as Batman, which I think is the best part of this film. So, there's that. But I mean, what
Can
goes
I just
down?
say this first?
Yeah,
Can
sure,
I say this to the problem of Ben Affleck?
sure.
The devil is dead. The bat buried it.
Yep.
Put that down.
Aww.
Oh, digging in the
No.
back. Did John mention why he left?
No, he hasn't sent me anything, or
Now,
he's just gone. I guess I don't know.
God damn it.
now,
Oh,
Mark, I'm
Hang
gonna
on, I'll
say
try to
it.
get him back.
You're
Okay.
not a DC hater. I know you're not. You just hate certain movies, like I do. We all
I'm
have
trying to get
our
him back.
opinions,
Hang on.
right? We all have our own opinions. That's fine if you hate it, but me and you, and Sean, and Tevia, certain movies we can agree to disagree. Can't. Also, DC and Marvel, can we just get along?
yeah. I
No,
don't
no.
care. Why can't I
yeah,
vote?
mean,
I
Okay.
saw
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I mean,
While we wait to see if John comes back, let's get into some of the spoilers.
Yeah. One.
Yeah.
Superman
Okay.
fucking dies. You piece of fuck.
Yeah,
can't
well, now I only have I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm just gonna say right now, why would they do that? Why would you
Good
bring?
Well, here's the thing. They shoved Doomsday the last five minutes of the movie, and there's like, oh yeah, because you need this to like the comics. Because the only reason why Doomsday's there is to make Superman dies. He just then they did, but then people say, but you can see like he's basically still alive. Then why do you kill him in the first place?
And personally,
There's enough Justice League. That's why they have to kill him. This movie
But
should have 3 hours long.
Why do you just pick another reason why? I mean,
Pointless. And pointless to some, but to me, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I will try to see it in the best way I can. I just have to give me time, because I just now watched the newest film in the Divergent series, and
okay.
last night.
Well, how about this?
Divergent series. I felt that train.
Okay, well, how about this, Josh? Here's what happens in the movie. Okay, Doomsday. He's freaking this. I mean, it looks like the troll from the Fellowship of the Ring had sex with a Ninja Turtle.
You just compared the troll from the Fellowship of the Ring.
And then so Superman's flying with the kryptonite. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, man. I'm gonna be a hero. And then guess what? He stabs Doomsday. Doomsday stabs him, and then he fucking dies. It's all fucking.
Now, yeah. Now I see what you're saying, but they're gonna bring him back. They have to bring him back for the Justice League movie eventually. Coming.
And here's the thing about this, and I agree with Parker on this one, and this kind of person who like this who gave it to me an okay, but here's the thing. This was a wasted miss. This was a huge mistake. Why? Because the Devil Superman should be saved for Man of Steel 3 or Man of Steel 2. Not for Batman v Superman. Batman v Superman should just be one of the world's finest. It's such a missed opportunity. Or not a missed opportunity. It executed well, but it just felt out of nowhere.
I need to ask you this: do you like this movie? Do you and Sean like this movie?
I thought the movie was okay. Like, not great, not good, but not horrible, not horrendous. I've seen much worse. 10-4-6, Miss Spider-Man 2.
Hey, you thought the movie was okay, Sean?
Yeah.
I like this movie, but I will agree it does suffer the same problems as the likes of Iron Man 2 and Amazing Spider-Man 2, where certain plot points you feel like they were put in there to set up a universe.
But okay, if Superman did not die and they just had a bunch of setup in Doomsday, which I mean the CGI looks fun.
They could have saved the Doomsday for Man of Steel 2.
No, you don't even do it for a second film. You have, and do Lex Luthor right. I know, but they say, oh, but it's his son. But I'm like, he's still like, oh, hey, I'm Lex Luthor. It's like, what the fuck?
Son?
Well, not exactly. Let me explain. Alexander is actually his first name. So either this is a clone.
So Alexander.
But in the film, he said he's his son. That is Lex Luthor's son.
Oh, hell.
Who knows?
I mean, no, in that room when he's talking to one freaking chick, but that runs the freaking whatever the fuck. He's like, hey, if I move this furniture here and there, be like, would Dad mind that? But he's fucking dead, so who gives a fuck?
If there's one thing you can give to this movie, is that at least you're getting a director's cut.
Director's cut. Okay, there are so many. The editing in this film is so choppy. It feel like Fan Four Stick and this have like the same editing. All fucking same. All fucking same. It is choppy as a motherfucker. It's like. The director's cut, I think, will be better in this film as far as pacing and structure and editing goes, but not as the story itself. I was thinking in the R-rated cut they actually might show Lois Lane, what's her name, and Oh crap! What,
Lois Lane.
no, yeah, yeah. I know, but what's
Mercy?
the actress name?
Mercy?
Oh, Amy Adams. I mean, they're gonna
Yeah.
show her tits in the R-rated cut. I bet.
I cannot believe you just
In the
said that.
bathroom.
Oh my.
I mean, Superman jumped in the bathtub and just water's fucking flying everywhere. Oh yeah, they're in probably an apartment. What if it leaks to the fucking mother's side? Like,
Who
what?
cared? Who cared about that?
I'm sorry, I overanalyze shit. I think about stuff that doesn't really need to be thought into it.
One. Who cared about that? Two. That's not a major part of the movie.
Still, they're gonna show her tits in the R-rated cut. I bet you they're gonna show her tits
I doubt
It wouldn't
that.
surprise me.
because it.
How did you guys feel about Wonder Woman? Who's
I
played
loved
by
it. Dude, awesome.
Actually, she got a couple applauses actually on my screening, which actually when she came, I'm like, wow, she's but I mean that Doomsday, yeah, he evolves, he looks.
Doomsday should not even be in this movie, period. But I understand what Zack Snyder
Okay.
do, so that's why I'm not gonna
Nice,
say.
Zach. I didn't studio at involvement.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Appearance.
Okay, let me ask you this, guys. How is it an effect from 2016 looks worse than something from 2008? And if you guys don't get the reference, then that's pretty sad.
What reference
Or
are you
Abomination. Abomination.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean that's what this looks like. He screams like the Hulk. He's like, oh, fuck. It's like,
Well, Doomsday is a monster. That's the point. Doomsday.
I know, but
What I'm saying though is, how is it Doomsday from a movie released this year looks worse than Abomination from a movie released 8 years ago?
And then also on top of that, not that just Doomsday looks like shit. He's there for the last. Well, I mean,
I'll be right back.
the fight that I was looking forward to. The main reason why this film is made is to see Batman fight Superman. Well, guess what? It's on for 5-8 minutes on the screen, and guess what? That's the only really fight you get of them. Well, one scene where Batman's gonna run Superman over, or he doesn't see him there, and then he thinks, and then he turns, and then Superman just like fight, and then it's like,
You guys thought the fight could have been
the fight was like 5 minutes.
Shouldn't it have been more longer, or add in another fight between them before they team up?
I mean,
Okay.
make this.
Okay, since we're on the subject of the fight, what did you think of the trigger that made Batman stop fighting Superman?
When he says because they both have the same mom's name,
Which,
Yes.
That's confusing.
and I heard that from a review by
Okay.
a review NMB on this movie.
Okay. Okay, let me get this out here. You have Batman, played brilliantly by Ben Affleck. One of the
Very
best in this movie. Josh, may I talk?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, you have Batman, played brilliantly by Affleck, getting ready to shove a kryptonite spear into Superman, by the way, I love how they set that up in this movie by the Kryptonian atmosphere, Clark not being able to survive it. Anyway, and then all Superman has to say is, you gotta help me save Martha. She's in trouble, blah, blah, blah. And then you have Batman saying, how do you know that name? Tell me how you know that name! And then it's like, okay, I get that. Their mother's name is the same exact name. I get it. But is this really how we're going to make them stop fighting?
It's fucking stupid.
Ugh.
It's like, fuck this. Fuck. You know what? I'm going Tavia style on this bullshit. Fuck.
And,
Just go. Oh, you guys wait for this bullshit. Come.
I'm done. That's for my refuse again.
okay,
You fucked it up.
and another nitpick I have is, okay, as much as I thought it was cool to see Jeffrey Dean Morgan in another Zack Snyder movie, we did not need the Wayne's death.
Oh yeah,
We saw that 3 times.
Batman
You know what?
Begins made amazing. We did not need to see again in this movie.
Okay.
I saw that in the trailer.
Okay. Can I finish first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm saying is, we did not need to see that again. As much as I like seeing Jeffrey D. Morgan again, because we got it in the '89 movie, Batman Forever, and Batman Begins. We did not need it a fourth time.
How many times did we get it? Found Doomsday. I found him.
I mean, it's not like we haven't figured it out 3 times before that dead parents in the alley. We got it.
This is what with Doomsday, as you can see. Wait, can you see?
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yep.
Yeah, that's Doomsday.
Okay, that's pretty sad. The movie version looks worse than that.
I mean, like I said, it looks like the Fellowship with Rain the Troll from there. It looks like he fucked a Ninja Turtle from the Michael Bay produced.
Oh,
And then
oh
he-
God! Don't remind me of that movie. Look at
Now-
that.
And then he looks like a fuck. It's just.
Now,
And
Bill Clinton,
apparently,
Okay.
Doomsday created General Zod's body. What?
Which is like. I know from the trailers.
Uh,
But it's. Sean, are you upset that we're not allowing you to talk, or it's just that you're pissed about the film?
it's the whole using Zod to create Doomsday.
I know,
It's
right?
not like it's not like I didn't see that coming from the trailer.
I saw that in the trailer. And my reaction was like,
Okay, and here's how they do it. Okay, here's how they do this. And Teva, you can tell me because you've read the comic books.
Yep.
Okay, apparently, Jesse Eisenberg. I'm not calling him Lex Luthor. Okay, I'm not calling him Lex Luthor.
Because he's playing himself in
Okay.
every movie.
Not every movie.
Okay, listen though. Anyway, let me finish before you guys ramble.
Okay.
The not Luthor, okay, I'll call him not Luthor, goes into the scout ship that Superman destroyed in Man of Steel when he said Krypton had its chance.
Yep.
And he takes Zod's body and somehow mixes Zod's DNA with his own and creates Doomsday.
With the Kryptonian AI basically said, like, warning. Combined genetic is forbidden in Kryptonian Council. And basically UFO said, where is the Kryptonian Council?
are you
John.
y'all serious?
Yeah.
He did. Why didn't anybody? That was in the trailers. Now, about your Michael Bay reference, Parker. I've been hearing that Michael Bay is gonna do one last Transformers movie, and I'm praying to God that it is the case because now I'm starting to get Michael Bay directing Transformers.
This is going on since the third film. The third Transformers film, Michael Bay said, no, I'm done with the franchise. This is the last in the trilogy. Nope. Makes a fourth one. Even shittier.
I agree with Sean. Dark of the Moon was the end. We did not need any more.
Wait. Why are we talking Transformers? We're talking about
I'm sorry
Superman.
about that. I just had to get what I feel about.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay,
It's alright.
okay. Tevya, our residential comic book nerd.
Yep.
Is it possible to mix human and Kryptonian DNA to create a giant monster? Or to create anything?
Good question. Answer? I have no idea.
Ugh. I honestly
It's
think
like-
they just shoved Doomsday in here to kill off Superman.
Oh, here's the thing about Doomsday.
Exactly.
The actual. Hello, John.
Not that.
Welcome back.
And
Here's the thing, guys. Superman.
Ugh.
I was just updating my Skype. It cracked out of nowhere, so.
So I need to go on the rant again and just say what I said before. John,
Go ahead.
you love the film, right?
Yeah, I wasn't bored. I'm sorry. The Man of Steel was bored from the moment it started, and the CG was obnoxious more in that than this. I mean, yes, they rushed some things, Wonder Woman was barely in it.
Like this
Doomsday
movie.
was at the end, and I hated Jesse Eisenberg. But other than that, I got to see Henry Cavill get his ass kicked. I'm not gonna hate a movie that did that. I'm sorry. I'm biased.
Yeah, but studio
Ben
interfered.
Affleck saved the movie for me. Without him, I would have said, whatever. But
But
I
I
can't.
think the thing I will give this movie once I see it is Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot,
Yeah.
and Henry Cavill. But Jesse Eisenberg and Doomsday probably may be my least favorite or favorite things about this movie once I see it. I don't know. I will.
Yeah, Eisenberg is too jokey. He's just way too jokey. He's like, hey guys, whatever. He's too neurotic.
Speaking of Devil Human,
But hey,
You don't
Deadpool had a
forget
bad
this.
villain too. So yeah.
Now, yeah, that's true. Now, you know who could have been cast as Lex Luthor for this movie?
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, that
Or
would be
Yeah.
someone,
perfect.
someone older.
But I'm talking about. Hang on, let me. Kevin Spacey could have been cast, but
Yeah,
No.
it's
we already have him already.
Bryan Cranston would have been my first choice if I was the
Mhm.
director.
because he actually is he's not gonna act silly like that.
My only problem with him is in Godzilla 2014 that he gets killed off.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
pissed me
know.
off.
That,
But it would have been really amazing to see Bryan Cranston. Jesse Eisenberg, it's not that he was. It's just
what's that sound? I hear something compading. Sean, were you hitting a cat or something?
it's just that
No.
Jesse
Yeah,
Eisenberg
because he's like
could
he
have.
doesn't work in the film. He's too
Jesse
young,
He doesn't.
and he grates on your nerves. He's too jokey.
He could have been.
He's like,
I would have. Okay.
and he's not a horrible actor. I saw The Social Network. That
So have
works
I.
for that. Here, it doesn't work.
I would
'Cause
rather. Okay.
I would have rather-
I don't mean to interrupt, John, but I would have rather they just get somebody older as Lex Luthor.
That's what I'm saying. Bryan Cranston's much older than
Bryan
Eisenberg.
Cranston,
Eisenberg is like my brother's age, and I'm like, that's not Lex Luthor. He's like 30-something. I'm like, he's
But
a young
here's-
kid compared to Cranston.
Okay, Eisenberg is about the same age as Henry Cavill.
Yep.
And you wanna know how they
Yeah,
get around
that's
that?
laughable.
You wanna know how they
Affleck
get
at least
around
is
that?
45. Huh?
You wanna know how they get around that though?
How?
He's apparently Lex.
He's short.
He's apparently Lex Jr.
Lex Jr.
Yeah. Remember the ending?
I
He's
looked
like,
it up.
I'm like,
That
this
was
guy's
funny.
crazy.
Yeah, and you guys remember a few months ago, before the movie came out, when he was first cast, they put up a picture of him bald.
Yeah, and it still looks laughable. I look better
Yeah.
bald than he does.
And then remember that scene where he was like eating Jolly Ranchers or some shit, then he shoved it in the guy's mouth? I was like, what?
Yeah, it's very flavored. I'm like, it's too comedic. It doesn't fit this dark tone that they're trying to set with the DCU.
Speaking of Lex Luthor,
But here's the
It doesn't. Hold on.
speaking of Lex Luthor, I found it with hair.
Is that the comic? Have you?
No.
I knew he was going to top Gene Hackman because Hackman just had it. He was Lex Luthor to me when I was a kid.
Speaking of Lex Luthor, I found it with hair with green kryptonite.
Gene Hackman sucked. He was good in Superman 1 and 2, the Richard Donner cut, but 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
3 he wasn't in. He wasn't in 3. He was in 4.
But Superman 4, he sucked.
4 had no budget.
Yeah, I know, but everybody sucked in that. Come on.
Yeah,
Nuclear Man.
4 had no budget. 4
Nuclear
was
Man.
a good turner.
But then,
In the end.
4 was cheap and
Superman
boring and
Returns.
just like a really badly made canon film.
But then,
At least it didn't look like the
Lex
rectangular
in
slot.
Superman Returns, he was great, but I did not. I wish the scene with him stabbing Superman could have been cut out completely.
Yeah, I know, but there wasn't anything like that here. It's
You know
just,
what?
oh, he's too jokey, and you got to bring me the bat's head, and I'm like, no, sorry.
I'm gonna say,
Lex should not be making jokes. He's a
Well,
dark.
Yeah,
dude.
he's
a
not
serious
Tony
character.
Stark. I'm sorry.
Well, here's the thing about
One
joke.
joke would have sufficed. You didn't need like 15 of them in like the span of a 2-hour movie. It's just it's grating. He grated on my nerves.
I think joking
I
Lex can work. I think joking
no,
Lex can work.
people, let Sean
In
talk.
theory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let
go ahead,
the
finish. I'm
host
gonna talk.
let my host talk. Because Sean is the man.
I basically lost my train of thought now because you guys were talking.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go get
Oh,
some water.
I'm so sorry about that, Mr. Sean.
It's okay.
Now what? Now,
Oh yeah. Anyway, okay. You guys remember that picture they showed us months ago of Eisenberg bald?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
It
we
doesn't
don't
look
get that until the very end of the movie.
What?
I actually thought he was gonna get, you know,
Okay. What
become
was
bald because of the kryptonite or something, but no, fucking shaved his fucking. What
Well,
the fuck?
what was the point?
I'm
What
sorry
was the
for that
point in that
reaction.
picture? Okay. What was the point
Yeah.
of showing us that picture when he's not even going to be bald until like probably the last
Until the
5
very
minutes?
end.
I have one
Tick, tick,
word,
tick, tick, tick,
guys,
tick, tick, tick,
for
tick, tick,
that.
tick. Just
Guys, I
mental.
have one word
I,
for that. Pointless.
I cannot believe these
in my
Snyder thought that was going to be a good idea.
opinion. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I haven't seen it, but why would they do that?
Stop going in or out.
answer. Reasons.
And this movie
Oh,
has
okay.
We're
the
not going to do like Marvel, and yet you're doing jokes like Marvel. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't get it. You make the villain a
Okay.
cartoon.
And
is there
as,
any
okay,
in this movie? Is there any comedy in this movie?
Yeah,
There's
but it's
some-
only because of him. There's some jokes, but I didn't hate him. Like when Lawrence Fishburne's bed, oh, he clicks his heels and then he disappears.
Yeah.
That didn't bother me
What?
because it was
I didn't
one
bother
joke.
me.
He
I
didn't
love
keep
it.
Let Sean fucking talk!
Yeah.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Oh, calm down. Calm down, all right?
Damn.
I needed to
Calm
do
down,
it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead. It's your
Okay.
podcast. I just joined out of
Okay.
nowhere. So
I know. But this is one of the reasons why I'm a little skeptical about the way X-Men Apocalypse is going to go. Because you guys remember the last shot in the trailer where McAvoy is sitting in Patrick Stewart's wheelchair and he's bald? Okay,
Hey,
I'm afraid we're going to get a repeat of this, where McAvoy's only bald in that one shot.
I hope not.
I hate to say it, but this movie is making me worried.
Apocalypse, I think is gonna be like a mixed
Oh,
bag.
no.
Because
I'm
he
not-
sounds
I'm not
British.
saying- Okay, I'm not saying Apocalypse is going to suck or anything. I'm just saying the way they advertise Eisenberg being bald, and then we only get it in like the last 5 minutes of this movie, that's how I'm with Apocalypse. Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that McAvoy will only be bald in that one shot, and at the end of the movie.
Yeah, I heard that's gonna happen.
Cock
That would be
tease.
stupid.
I'm just saying. That's why I'm worried. Okay, another
Apocalypse
thing.
wears stiff hands.
What did we think of
Hopefully.
Kevin Costner appearing in this movie?
It was
I
kind
know
of pointless. It was a dream sequence, so I knew that. It was like he's
Yeah,
dead. He
yeah,
died in the
yeah,
first
okay,
Man of Steel.
hallucination.
I know.
He-
When I was like,
Man, still.
when I saw him, I was like, he's dead, right? I mean, I'd actually believe Russell Crowe being here more than him. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't hate that he was here. It's just I would believe Crowe being in this movie more than Costner.
Okay, I got a couple words for that cameo, wherever dream sequence. Who gives a fuck?
Why the hell are you cursing?
Okay,
Because I can. I don't know. 'Cause I'm pissed.
and speaking of dream sequence, what did we think about?
Jeez.
Why would they?
What did we think about Bruce's dream sequence when he was in the Batcave and we apparently see like a ghost spirit of the Flash?
That felt.
Oh, that.
When he's like
The Flash
grabbing
is in here?
Yeah. It was different. I didn't see that in Man of Steel or any Batman movie before.
Yeah.
Any bad movie before, that's
Honestly, if this movie is as bad as people say, this is gonna be an epic rant. I will be cursing and everything.
No, wait, speaking of night sequences,
Brian didn't like it either, so I'm not even
I
surprised.
know, I
I'm
saw
with
his
Brian.
review.
I'm on the same level as Brian with this. I mean,
speaking of night sequences, can we please talk about the apocalyptic night sequence with the Omega symbol?
it was pointless. We already got enough set up
John?
for what.
Yeah.
I mean, we already got enough set up for what Batman is afraid that Superman can do or whatever. Okay, so we technically don't really need it. Like, there's so much flashbacks, dream sequences, and stuff in this film. The film's already 2.5 hours. If you cut all this pointless crap out, it'll be like 2 hours. Then you cut out all the Doomsday bullshit and just have it. Why can't this be Batman versus Superman? Because no, dude, it's just like,
It's basically Iron Man 2.
yeah,
Yep.
Set
it's
up,
just
set
like,
up, set up.
yeah, and it's just like making a film called Parker versus Tavia, and then the subtitle is then they become friends at the end.
Or
It's
Parker
like,
versus Joshua.
I don't know.
Or
So
Joshua
they're all
versus
completely pointless.
Yeah, but then there's going to be a 3-hour cut on Blu-ray. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it's
what-
not just cut.
Oh,
With even
John,
more-
I didn't. When you were here, speaking of the R-rated cut, I didn't say this because you weren't here. Well, I did, but I'll say it again because it made them laugh. I was thinking when the scene happened on the R-rated cut in that bathtub scene with Clark and Lois, I bet they're gonna show her tits in the R-rated cut.
Would it matter? It won't bother me.
I mean, pause it for a few seconds and be like,
I wouldn't mind it. But even though what I say about R-rated movies having too much stuff in it, I wouldn't mind it.
I support that.
yeah. I mean, who knows? They could not, but
Speaking of night sequences, the night sequence with Superman at the villain, that was dark. Like, holy shit. Because,
Yeah.
here's the thing about that. I first thought those soldiers were basically like Lex Luthor's hired mercenaries. I did not expect to see Batman where I thought that was a coat, but holy shit! And with the parademons, those flying bug thing parademons.
Yeah, I didn't know what those were.
Yeah, those are dark side minions basically. Well, soldiers.
Okay, so what I missed, I had to deal with my niece.
Okay, yeah, we were just talking about the Darkseid's minions, like these.
and Lois Lane's tits. Did I ruin the moment? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. And apparently, I read that Jenna Malone was supposed to be Barbara Gordon, but was cut out of this movie.
Believe
God
me,
damn
I'm
it.
glad yeah, she was in the Hunger Games.
She'll be
sequels.
she'll be in the extended cut. I read.
Yeah.
Why? Why they keep cutting people out? I want to see a movie.
Well, this movie was okay. This movie was already 2.5 hours. They couldn't pack any more in.
3 hours. I would still watch it.
3 hours on Blu-ray is going to be with the fight's probably going to be much longer because I felt like it could have been a little longer.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'll admit that could have been a little longer.
Maybe the extended cut will fix a lot of the problem with this movie.
Yeah,
What's
they-
surprising?
like
Fix
Daredevil
one
did.
problem.
Like this movie did.
Mhm.
All right, John, let me ask
Definitely.
you this,
They
because you
cut
probably
out the
weren't in
sex
here when we
scene.
talked about this. Okay, let me ask you this, because you
Yeah.
probably weren't in here when we talked about this. What did you think of how they ended the Batman-Superman fight? Where they
That
brought up the
he
whole
was
Martha
like,
thing.
it
No,
it
where
didn't
they-
bother me
when-
because I thought he was like, "Why you say that name?" And I'm like, I saw this scene done worse in Dark Knight Rises with, "Where's the trigger?" I'm like, that was
Where's the
laughable. Ben Affleck's voice did not bother me in the movie when he was like holding choking him with his foot and having the spear on his face. Like, yeah, I told you, Batman was more dominant in this movie than Superman. That's
Yeah,
why
and Batman,
I didn't like the movie.
holy shit, he killed people. I
He
mean,
kicked ass in this movie, breaking people's limbs like Steven Seagal. How can you not love
Okay.
that? That was
no,
freaking
I love
awesome.
that. I do.
I was
But
like,
the only Batman
"Gah!"
killing people.
Blah! And then he rock
Did he-
bottoms a guy.
did he-
That I flipped. I was
Keaton
like,
fanboys.
oh my god.
He Michael Keaton fanboys. For those who did not like Michael Keaton violent in Batman Returns, you are not gonna like this because Affleck is much worse when it comes to the violence.
Yep.
This bastard in this movie.
Yeah, like holy shit, but look, I love Batman, one of my favorite characters, but Batman didn't kill. Wait,
Yeah, I think you can throw that out the window with this one.
Yeah, I mean, he breaks
Yeah,
people's necks. I mean, he's just punching people left and right. I mean,
going to
doesn't he
town.
feel like a battering through someone's hand or something? I thought I saw.
I
Yeah,
think.
like marks people right on the chest. That was awesome. I was like,
And then,
oh,
oh
something
yeah, and then
different.
at the end with there's Joe.
Hey, Joe's joining us.
hello Joe.
Hey, Joe, what's
Hello.
up?
Hey,
Oh my God, the film. This,
I don't know if that's a positive or a
and
negative
before people-
reaction.
Oh wait, let him speak.
this. Let me explain why I like the film. I say that the issues. That's why I'm bringing Man of Steel in here, and I talked to everybody at the theater about it, and says the reason I like the movie than Man of Steel. Everybody knows how much I like Man of Steel, and
Same here.
the reason I like this movie more than Man of Steel now, because the story, it had a story to it. Like Man of Steel, it did not have a story. It was all
It went
action.
backwards and forwards. Yeah.
It was all action. This movie has story, and that's what I liked about it. I mean, they did a very good job how they introduce Batman. Like, I really like how they introduced the character. Why did Batman and Superman fall? It's because of Lex Luthor and that.
Yep.
And I kind of figured that.
The red
I
cape
kind of figured that.
coming.
I figured that. That's what I figured that was going to happen in the movie. I knew from day one it was going to be Lex Luthor starting the fight, and I was very surprised they used Martha Kent. I did not expect that at all.
Neither did I.
And,
Okay.
and I did like, this is one thing, I was worried about the film that it was going to be a Dawn of Justice movie. I was wrong. It's strictly a Batman Superman movie that I really wanted in that. And I do like this film, and that people could have different opinions about it, and that I think Zack Snyder did a good job. I do like the story. I think Chris Terrio was the shine this movie pretty well, and I'm looking for Justice League because I didn't explain this in my review. I'm gonna do a review on it. I'm gonna tell you one good thing about this film, that it does set up for the DC Extended Universe. It does a good job setting up. Like, they show little cameos of Flash and Aquaman. That's all you need. That's all you need to see. That's all you need to see. You didn't have to introduce the characters. They have to show up. They have to be cameos. And I was fine with that. And Wonder Woman, I liked it. And spoilers that Superman is still alive, because the ending. If you watch the ending of the film, you know how the
basically.
Rumbling, yeah.
it was
And then,
vibrating. So Superman.
Not dead.
Okay, let Parker speak.
okay, Joe.
Go
ahead.
I don't think you know yet, but I did not like this movie. I wanted to love it. Okay, I completely respect your opinion. And I like Man of Steel, so and the main reason why, come to the reason why I did not. I'm wearing so don't call me a DC hater. I mean, I'm wearing, is that Superman's death? Okay, I know it was from the comics because Doomsday and stuff, but still, so if they brought him back to life, so I mean, if he is still alive, then why did they kill him in the first place?
Because of
Shock value.
Because this is why I'm explaining this, and that's why people are gonna understand my review. That you read like Batman and Diana says, and this is how you send the Justice League up, and how you get these members together in a realistic intake, not like in fiction intake.
So kind of F1 basically.
A realistic intake that you have to honor a team. And the only way his team to get is honor that guy who saved the world.
So basically, like what they did with the Avengers.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was going to bring up.
I'm going to tell you right now. That ending is the best ending of any comic movie I've watched in a long time. Ever since The Dark Knight Rise. And even I was not a fan of The Dark Knight Rise. I despised that movie. Yeah, I didn't like that movie. That was probably the most disappointing DC movie I've seen in a long time.
Okay, Joe, I don't interrupt you, but here's what I find weird is there are some critics online who say that Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne is basically this version's Nick Fury and Tony Stark, because he's a genius billionaire who sets up all the weapons, and he's the one who gets the team together. So if that's the case, then I take it Superman is supposed to be the Agent Coulson of this.
Wait,
Because
what?
what was Agent Coulson?
Coulson.
Let me finish.
Coulson didn't
Let
get
me
his ass
finish.
kicked this month.
Yeah, Coach.
I mean, Batman just. I mean, I call. Oh, sorry, Sean. Just continue.
Okay, because what was Coulson's function in the Avengers? What was his arc? He died just as a motive to get the team together, and then they resurrect him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep.
So if we're going to go with Affleck being the Fury Stark of this, then Superman may as well be Agent Coulson.
Except Superman. Yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to make a point here.
let me interrupt this one because if they're going towards the new 52 route, Batman would be the leader of the Justice League. I don't have a problem with that because I always believe Batman always should be the leader of Justice League because he's the strategy. He's the mind. He is like the mind control because Superman, he's their leader. He's not the strategist. Like Batman is a strategy guy.
Oh, I'm just
trying
trying to make a comparison.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but I can't disagree with that. Why? Because Superman is the one you find disagree in the animated series. In comics, I kind of Superman being the leader. Batman could be the second in command. One of them could be third in command. But I kind of like the trend to be the one to find the degree. With much manner.
Well, I think what they.
And Flash. And Green Lantern.
I think what they might do. I think what they might do is, you know how with Avengers, both Tony and Cap lead the team?
Yeah.
I think they might do the same with Bruce and Clark.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. This is one thing. I was not the biggest fan of Age of Ultron because how to betray Ultron. I didn't like it at all. I actually do like this movie better than old Age of Ultron. That's
understandable.
That's just my opinion.
Yep, and I respect your opinion.
And Joe, I don't mean to argue with you or something, whatever, bud. But the whole idea of Lex Luthor being the one that pits these two together, I did not like that idea. I did not in the slightest.
I like the idea because you got to think about realistic. Again,
they already had a realistic motivation. Was that Bruce was already mad at Superman because of the events of Man of Steel, and then you had Superman already mad at Batman because Batman is this reckless vigilante going around killing and branding people. Those two triggers alone would have been enough to get these two into conflict. We did not need to throw Lex Luthor in. Can I finish, Parker?
Sorry, I'm just saying. Sorry.
It's okay. I know you're agreeing with me, but let me finish. We did not need to throw Lex Luthor into the mix. All we needed was the Man of Steel events and Batman being a reckless vigilante. Okay? We did not need Luthor for that.
Well, I have to disagree on that one because they showed
now you may continue, Parker.
They actually did that with the beginning of the movie. They showed that.
Yep.
And that, so they actually explained it. Why Bruce Wayne came out of retirement, became Batman again.
Dark Returns.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, go ahead, Parker.
Okay, what do you think of Doomsday? Because to me, he looks terrible.
I actually like the look of Doomsday and that.
Understandable.
That's
okay.
The reason I liked it because again, what a realistic Doomsday look like, and that's what you gotta look at. A realistic. You gotta think about realistic theory again. That what would Doomsday look like in a realistic? Will he look like a monster?
But I mean, when you have him being created by Zod's body and Kryptonian stuff, it doesn't make any that's not realistic in the first place. It doesn't make any sense why you would. I mean, it's like I don't know. I just
and you gotta look at that Lex Luthor. He's a smart guy. If Lex Luthor's that smart and what he did, yeah.
Okay, but if they're trying to portray Lex as a smart, intelligent genius, why didn't you just play up that instead of having him be a lunatic? Get the lunatic out and just have him be the maniacal genius.
Except that would be a scientist.
Except
that would work too.
Except for
Don't
Superman
have
Red
him be like this.
Wait, John.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have read like Superman Red Sun, that Lex Luthor is that kind of person. He is a smart genius. He is a lunatic, and that's what he is.
Yep, Joe's right about that one.
And that because how Lex Luthor won his power, won his corporation, killing his parents, being a lunatic, and
Okay. Joe, I completely respect your opinion. Okay, no problem. I'm not gonna, and I'm sure you respect mine too. But can you please explain to me why they put Doomsday in this film besides just to kill Superman to make it like the comics?
Yes, please. Please
because
explain, somebody.
if Plan A, because this is what Lex and I think they're gonna explain this in the director's cut. That if Plan A
God, I hope.
worked for killing Batman or Batman killing Superman, if that failed, Plan B would be to create a monster to kill Superman, and that's what Lex wanted.
That would make sense because Lex Luthor always had a backup plan. In case Plan A failed, alright, the Bat failed. So go to Plan B.
So that was Plan
So
B.
let me get this straight. Lex's whole master plan of this movie was to do Superman and Batman to basically fight and kill each other.
Yep.
And if that were to fail, the plan B was to use Zod's DNA mixed with his own, which I'm still calling bullshit on that one, to create a monster that, I'm sorry, looks a lot worse than Abomination from 8 years ago.
Actually,
Let me finish. To fight both Superman and Batman and kill them both.
Oh, and
Let me finish.
what if? Okay, sorry.
Survey says, bullshit. Now you
And
go.
also, guess what? What if Batman did defeat Superman? What? Yeah, okay. What would Doomsday being used for? Okay, what? Huh? I don't know.
because it would probably never happen.
Who knows?
And that, in my opinion, I like the movie. That's what I'm gonna put out there. I like the movie, and I'm going back seeing it again.
Okay.
I mean,
Sounds
don't get
good,
me
Joe.
wrong,
I mean, I'm
like-
glad you enjoyed it.
Because
don't get me wrong.
I mean,
I like
Civil War, we're
too,
gonna have
but-
issues too, so that's not gonna be free of problems.
like I said,
I like this movie too, but I still got issues with it.
if this movie doesn't, well, I know it's gonna make the money, no doubt. It's gonna make the money. They made more money than Age of Ultron already.
Is it?
Damn.
It made 20.
Hang on. Let me look. Keep talking, Joe.
It made 27 million opening on Thursday. It made 26.
Yeah, I was there. I know, I was there. It was packed. There were so many people there. Some people dressed up, and they had their shirts and everything. Yeah.
And I asked people. I came out of the theater. I asked like maybe 10 or 15 people. I asked them what do you think of the movie, and it was all positives.
That's good.
I'm sorry. This isn't going to be the worst movie of the year. Fembusters is.
Of course, it's not going to be the worst film of the year. I
Or
mean,
TMNT 2 is gonna be.
yeah,
Fembusters,
something like
the
that.
whole time the trailer was playing, my eyes were closed and I was covering my ears, and people said, "Fuck that movie." So I say the same thing. That's going to be the worst because that's.
Agreed.
Ghostbusters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe.
Oh yeah, Ghostbusters. That's gonna be like a fan force.
That's gonna be the-
Oh,
That's-
God.
That would suck just on the trailer alone.
Yeah, that movie. If you want to know my opinion about that movie, I will never go see the movie. I will not give money to go see that movie.
Agreed.
Hell no. And it's not because they're women. It's because it's not needed.
Yeah. Ghostbusters is a franchise that should stay dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
After the
that's not
second
true.
movie.
If you want to see Ghostbusters, do it. Fine. But here's my alternative with that movie. Have it pass the legacy. Like, don't do a reboot. Do a sequel by
Exactly.
new characters. But starting with the Ghostbusters in there. Boom. Problem solved.
Like people, like I tell people, they're not gonna cancel the DC Extended Universe movies because this film. And like I said, it's like this. I like Iron Man 2. A lot of people didn't like Iron Man 2.
I did
Same
too.
here. I like Iron Man 2 as well.
I mean, I like.
Iron 2 was, man.
It's like Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. This mixed reviews. Certain people, you know. And
Yeah, the critics are too harsh. Like they gave it a 30%. That's less than I think the Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
yeah,
And with the Ben stick.
I think, in my opinion,
Ben Forstick was worse. That was an abomination. That
Like,
sucked.
that's
That
true.
was
Amen.
a studio interfered mess.
I would say this movie, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, deserved kind of like a 65 or 70% rating.
Thank
Agreed.
you. Not a freaking 30. Give me a break.
Yeah, very way too far.
That's just hating on.
That's why I'm going to do a video about this and talk about the difference between the DC Extenders and Marvel Studios. Like, nobody should compare these two franchises because you look at DC films, they're all going to be grounded, they're all going to be realistic in that. Like,
Well,
I mean,
we were
if
sticking to
every DC movie is going to be realistic and gritty, it's like, I mean, the Justice League is going to be like, oh, my parents died, oh, mine did too, life sucks, life is dark. Dude, I'd rather watch the Avengers films if they're going to have fun, and, I mean, I would pick that over, it's like, God, why does every kid, I don't know, just...
let me just finish before you guys
finish.
And that Suicide Squad is going to be the light tone. You know, what Suicide Squad is going to be. It's going to be a fun film. If you guys never read Chris Terry's article, the movie Justice League is going to have a more lighter tone than Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. The reason the movie had a dark and greater tone is just the conflicts between Batman and Superman, how they're going to look at Superman now, what he did in Metropolis, how this vigilante. Because Batman, like right now, Batman's going to be a different person. When he was in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, it's going to show a little more mercy because honoring Superman's death.
So he's not gonna kill anymore.
So he's not going to kill no more. He's going to honor that, you know, and that. So, you know.
I don't mean to interrupt, but someone explain that to me. How a movie that is far worse than this one has a higher reception.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
What's
And that
the worst movie?
franchise.
Dark Tornado?
Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I know.
Excuse me a
That's
minute.
cool.
How can Shark Tornado had a higher score than this movie? Ask me that question.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Shark Tornado.
I think he's talking about the Sharknado.
Sharknado?
Yeah.
That had a higher rating.
That's insane.
Now, I'm not trying to sound I'm not trying to sound like a Marvel hater, but is it me or is it just me, or are critics just Marvel fans?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Because Ant-Man didn't get bitched about, not that much, and neither did Age of Ultron. It was mixed, but it wasn't like a 30%. Give me a break.
Yeah, I just keep
we all like Marvel. We all like Marvel, so we're just gonna take a dump on DC. Any movie they make, we're just gonna say it looks like crap.
No, I'm not gonna. If I enjoy it, I'm not gonna apologize for it. I don't care who's watching. Brian could have been on this podcast, and I would say, no, dude, you're wrong. You're butthurt because you're like, oh, I wanted something different. I wanted something different.
You're saying I'm wrong,
I'm
too?
sorry.
You're technically
It's not gonna please everybody. DC's very polarizing.
You're technically saying I'm wrong too, then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes!
Sorry. I'm sorry that you were pissed, but you'll get over it.
Hey,
a year from now, you'll forget about it.
But still, I still don't like. I mean, there's plenty of reasons why I don't like the film, just because Superman's death was. I mean, it's convoluted. It shoves too much stuff in there. Jesse Eisenberg's Lex was just completely ridiculous. What?
I know.
I respect your opinion. I know we had this debate. I remember when you saw Man of Steel, you hated it.
Yeah.
I still do. I'm not. That was just dull and lifeless and just depressing at the end.
One at a time.
Explain this to me.
Like I said, sorry about that. Like I said, I was trying to give the movie a chance again. Because I know you didn't like Man of Steel the first time around. When you watched it, you liked it. So I was just being a friend of that. Maybe just try by the Blu-ray and give it one more chance.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try that.
Because I know a lot of people who hated Man of Steel and they bought the movie and then they kind of liked it a little bit more.
Yeah, they actually love it.
It was like Man 3. I hated the film. I mean, I didn't like the film, except when I bought it, it grew on me.
Yep. That's true. You're right about that.
It's like this film. Like you could not like it the first time, did give it a chance, buy the movie, it will grow on you. I said, hey, maybe it's not that bad in that.
Hey, seeing Cavill get his ass kicked, I could watch that for hours, man. I'm sorry. He's
there
so
are some
cheap.
rare exceptions
There's
with
nothing for
some
me.
movies.
Okay, but explain this to me. How is it a movie about a tornado full of sharks is more entertaining than this?
I have no fucking idea. Hey, Sharknado, all 3 movies suck! Fuck!
And they're all,
Even those,
and all 3 of them, I don't mean to interrupt you, but all 3 of them are more highly rated than this.
What?
okay, I should go on a rampage on YouTube and just make a video about this. Like, how can Shark Tornado was the worstest movie ever made?
Oh.
High rating.
Oh my god.
Okay, I just lost some faith in the looking at Rotten Tomatoes. Ain't Craig run that site no more.
Yeah,
don't know
the bunch
what's
of idiots
worse.
run that site.
I don't know what's worse, the way YouTube is being run nowadays, or the way Rotten Tomatoes is being run nowadays.
They both suck.
I don't know
Because
what's,
a bunch
I
of
don't know
people
what
got
the heck is
copyright
worse.
claims.
Well, I mean, I respect if you guys didn't like the film like I did. I respect your guys' opinions. I don't want to judge you because you guys are awesome. You guys are cool, and that like I said, as a friend, and that probably want to buy it and just give it one more chance or rent it one more chance. It could grow on you. Just like I said, it's coming as a person who did not enjoy Iron Man 3 the first time, and I bought it and enjoyed it. It grew on me.
Yeah, we can
I
hear
don't
you,
hate
Debbie.
that movie either. I hated Guy Pearce. If he was Batman, I would have just.
What? Iron Man 3?
Yeah, because he was a horrible Mandarin, or so we thought, and just he was just annoying. And Eisenberg was worse, but I don't like Guy Pearce as an actor, so that's what.
I think
hurt
I
that
could
movie.
also at the as man, but that's Marvel. We're talking about DC. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I completely forgot. Speaking of DC Extended Universe, any opinion on that Flash message? Like I feel confused about that. Like
the
what?
Flash.
What? Saying Lois was the
I will explain that because J. Roar, if you watch J. Roar, he explained it pretty well. So I'll explain it. The Flash you saw, like in Bruce Wayne's dreams, was the Flash.
Okay, I think what he's talking about is the whole him saying Lois being the key.
Okay.
But continue.
Flash. That Flash was from an alternate universe, and he came from an alternate universe, and he's trying to tell him. If you hear it pretty well in the film, that tries to say, "I'm too early. Oh crap, I'm too early about this," and say, "Stop something about." And I think that was Martha Kent not getting killed because in that alternate universe dream, that was what happened if Martha Kent would died.
She is my word.
Superman would be a law and it'd be on road. So what they did, they altered the timeline from the future.
So
I thought Flash message was for Lois.
And
wait a minute. So let me get this straight though. Apparently, the whole apocalyptic vision that Bruce had would be if either Lois or Martha, whichever, would be killed.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like Injustice. If you play like Injustice, that's what they're like.
Or
What movie?
Justice comic.
Let me finish. What movie does this sound like to me? It has Bruce Willis, JGL, and Emily Blunt. What movie am I thinking of?
Die Hard?
No,
No,
not Die Hard.
Looper.
Emily Blunt's not it. Looper.
No, what happened
Oh.
in Looper?
Oh yeah,
I still
Looper.
need to see that, but I still don't like
Mother was
Emily.
killed.
Fuck Emily
Okay.
Blunt.
Okay, what happened in Looper? How'd the Rainmaker come to be? His mother was killed, and then he turns evil.
Because JDL the future self killed the kid's mother, and then she went
And
rogue.
turned evil.
Yeah, turned evil.
Oh my god.
Okay, I got a question. Sorry, my computer just went down. So
Yeah, same thing happened to me. So
yeah. So John, back to what I was trying to say. So my opinion's wrong, and I'm wrong in general. Is that me and Brian are both wrong?
You're not wrong.
no, Brian didn't even want to come here. He would, he does a mega rant, and he's been absent for months, and I don't even know what if he was even around anymore.
Where's my Google Hangout?
He's fine.
He's always like, "Don't disturb me," and here's my hamster, and that's it. Yeah.
I'm disturbing anyways. I will.
Hey, I'm trying to get Nick Lenz in here.
Netflix Batman. Yeah, I will throw a
Ooh.
battering at you.
What my friends?
Jeff,
What happened to Future whatever his name was?
Oh, he left. Oh yeah, he left a while ago. Completely
Yeah,
forgot.
he like disappeared and
Who knows?
I don't know.
haven't seen him since.
Hey, you guys want to
My
see I got the movies today? I got this.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, they had
Cool.
collectible cups
Nice.
and buckets, and
And I
they
got
were
this
selling merchandise. I
bucket.
bought a Batman keyring. That's cool. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
all I got was a soda. I didn't get the special cups or key
I
rings.
got nothing.
I got some digital comics, so it wasn't a waste of my money. So
Lucky.
All you
Lucky
guys do is
you.
yeah, now I could read the Dark Knight Returns on my computer before I see the movie.
I read the.
I have the
I
animated
seen the animated movie.
And did you see? Do you expect this movie to be exactly like the Dark Knight Returns? It would have been like
No.
3 hours
No.
long.
Nope. But
And that has
Speaking
Robin,
of-
that has Joker,
okay.
that has a bunch of other people in it.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Speaking of Dark Knight Returns,
Wait,
I don't mean to interrupt you, but speaking of
Well, I was gonna. So excuse me. I'm gonna be leaving the call. Okay.
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you.
it was good to hear your
thank you
thoughts,
so
Joe.
much.
Nice.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah.
Anytime, man.
Yep.
Take care.
Yep. Take care, Joe.
Yep, you
Yeah.
too. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
It was
Yeah.
nice.
Bye.
meeting you.
That's
Bye.
me. You too.
okay, so speaking of Dark Knight Returns, what did we think about the reverse Dark Knight Returns ending? Because Tevye knows what I'm talking about, but in the animated
Yeah.
movie, when Clark thinks that Bruce was killed or died, he heard Bruce's heartbeat, and then we saw Bruce alive. But in this, they kind of reverse it to where we hear Superman's heartbeat, and then the dust floats over his grave. What did we think about that?
Well, it didn't bother me because
Oh.
either version is not like, oh, he's dead and he stays dead. Then the Justice League wouldn't make any sense at all.
Exactly. Because
I kind of figured that he wasn't going to stay dead because Cavill's name is on the cast list for Justice League.
So are
So I
the
kind of
others.
figured that. Well, I know. I'm saying I kind of figured they weren't going to kill him, or he was just going to either that, or he would just appear in a flashback, which I
Yeah.
rather doubt it.
well,
They think
Or he'd be like Jor-El and appear as like a
Everybody off his-
Kryptonian ghost.
actually no. I got a better idea. Like maybe they'll probably do, and this from this book, which contains all the stories of
That's
Superman.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't contain all the story. It really contains a bit of biography of Superman and all of its critters.
There's a symbol
Well,
right there.
remember,
Yeah.
I remember reading online about what happens in the comics that when Superman's, I guess, resurrected,
Yep.
he gets this black Superman suit.
Yeah, I remember
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Tevye, how would you feel if they did that for Cavill?
Honestly, with the whole mullet, that's too 90s. Speaking of 90s, extreme! When he has guns.
That's cool. Yeah.
Like,
It's just
Yeah,
that
if
I
you
don't
know
like,
Superman-
this frowny Superman. I'm like, smile for once. Can you please smile? Like,
this is what I'm
you know,
hoping for.
what's he gonna do?
Okay,
Resurrect and go like, hey guys, I'm back.
The Return of Superman.
You know, just
With,
he just has life to him. He's not a boring character. That's why
Like
I
a
was loved
Superboy.
it when
yeah. Like,
Ben
here's
Affleck
what I
was
want to
kicking
have.
his ass.
I want this. Like, Superboy, the Connor Kent, Eradicator. Well, not Eradicator. Eradicator is just stupid. Cyber Superman would be an awesome villain. And, Steel. Well, Steel is a good guy. Two more good. One of them is evil. Guess which one is evil?
The one that looks like a half robot?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. The
You know what,
Terminator.
guys? Do you guys want to wrap this up or just continue? Because I might leave.
it's fine because you know it's not that late, but still, you know, I have
Yeah,
things
not
to,
like- oh,
and we could always
we
talk
keep
on
going.
Skype a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
So, wrap up my thoughts. I don't like this film. Just complete disappointment in my part. But I don't know if change next time I see it. If I buy the R-rated extended cut, whatever, we'll see what happens.
I'm definitely getting that.
Yeah,
But-
I want to get that too.
But for now, until that comes out, till next time I see it, fuck this movie. I know it's a bit harsh, but I mean, I don't even know. I don't
It's
even.
your opinion.
Okay, so yep. Yeah, I did a rant. I'm actually uploading it on my other channel, but it's gonna be in 3 parts. I don't know. Anyway, so
Right. Damn.
well, because with my main channel, it can only record for 15 minutes,
Oh yeah.
and
the
it's
people
30
know it.
minutes in total. So I'm gonna split it up into like 10 parts each for 3. So yeah, so this has been fun, like an hour or so. I don't really know, but yeah, you guys can continue or end it. It's up to you guys.
We could
Okay,
keep
so
going.
Okay.
okay,
See you, man.
yep. See ya.
See you,
Bye.
Parker.
Yep.
Thanks for
Later.
joining, buddy.
Yep.
Wait,
Yep.
Paul,
That's
wait,
it.
where can we find your channel? We should put.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, just
Yes,
yeah.
we shall do that.
Yeah, type in Parker Michael on YouTube, SMYKLE, and you'll hopefully find both my channels. But on Sean's computer it doesn't work. Well, who knows if it's for everyone else's? But I don't know. Anyway, or search them up on Google. Again, I don't really care. And then all the Facebook and Twitter stuff is all on the channels. Oh, So yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. Well, talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Maybe
See you, dude.
we can get this with the movie. Blackest Night.
Maybe. No evil shall escape my sight.
Because
Those who
think
wish
about
you-
it, Blackest Night is a huge, big comic event, but I read the actual story. Holy shit! Oh, I can't say again these.
Headphones. I have headphones. You
Yeah,
can.
like, holy shit! That story was dark but awesome. It's zombies, but unlike Marvel zombies, which are just stupid and weird and just got and okay, Marvel zombie is bad. It just overstayed welcome. Blackest Night had a purpose because that story had people come up from the dead. But unlike normal zombies, these zombies you cannot kill.
Hmm.
Like
And I don't. Go ahead.
Blackest Night is a big Green Lantern event, but as a movie, a Justice League movie, it would be awesome.
Yes.
Oh, there's
Oh, Brian.
Brian.
Mibs yourself.
Okay. So who wants to hear me rant again?
Not
Okay,
really. I
Brian,
heard
this
enough
is-
from Parker earlier, so.
This is spoiler film, so go nuts.
Go nuts.
Why the fuck did anyone think it was a good fucking idea to kill Superman? And I know what you're gonna say, Sean, so you shut the fuck up.
You're lucky I'm wearing headphones.
That was mean, I'm sorry. But anyway,
No, I'm saying you're lucky I'm wearing my headphones, otherwise my niece would have heard you.
Yeah.
well, that would have been awkward, I'm sorry. Okay, so, Tuffy, I can see you're looking into the Force Awakens concept art, right?
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah,
You're looking
exactly.
into the Force
Wait.
Awakens?
Nope.
Oh, that's not it. Okay, never mind. I thought it was short.
Okay,
Okay.
Ryan.
So in the fucking movie,
Okay, go
the
ahead.
first part, which is actually good, even though it doesn't make any fucking sense. But again, I went in wanting to turn my brain off because
Yep.
I had a shitty week. Oh jeez, I ate too much food today.
Okay, go ahead, though, Brian.
Okay, so I'm gonna not get as angry as in my rant. But okay,
Yeah.
good things in the movie. Ben Affleck was the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He was
Mhm.
the
Can argue
Michael
about that.
Keaton.
The devil
He was
is
the-
dead. The bat
he was-
buried it.
He was the Michael Keaton of this generation.
Although, speaking of, I don't mean to interrupt, but if people, and I said this earlier, if people thought Keaton was bad for killing people, they are not going to like Affleck.
Because Affleck just don't give a fuck.
I should
Yeah.
kill people. Like, holy shit.
Affleck's like, say
And I
to
don't
my
mean-
little friend, I'm Batman. It's like if
And I
Al
don't-
Pacino, when he was Scarface, was Batman. Okay, it's that fucking ape shit.
And I'm not sure if this was intended, but I think they snuck in a couple of Daredevil references. Because there's a scene where these cops go into this area, and
Yep.
these people say that the devil saved them, which I'm sure
Yep.
they're talking about Batman. And then there's another scene later on where Bruce is getting his mail, and it says Bruce Wayne is blind. So I'm not sure if those were intended,
Yeah,
but they
that
just
kinda
seem like
is a-
Daredevil. So they seem like Daredevil references.
Maybe, but it's like when you
Maybe.
really think about the movie, like, okay,
Well, I'm saying I'm sure they
all the
weren't
stuff
intended. But that's how I took it.
where you saw Bruce Wayne's perspective of the shit in Metropolis, amazing. In fact, I thought the opening was brilliant in this film. Like when I
Speaking
saw
of
the
Batman,
opening, I'm
Murder
like,
Lanes.
Speaking of
What?
Batman, look at this.
yeah. So while I'm watching this movie, I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna love it. I don't see what the hate is so far. And then, after all the kind of good intrigue shit with Lex Luthor, by the way, can we just keep it real? What the fuck kind of direction did Zack Snyder give Jesse Eisenberg?
Just
Uh,
too
Did Jesse
weird
Eisenberg?
and cartoonish.
No,
Yep.
no, I mean, it's like cartoonish and comic booky can work. Look at Gene Hackman.
Yep.
Okay?
He wasn't like this. Come on.
No, that's what I was. But the thing is that
He wasn't like.
I was
in
really
your face.
hoping. Yeah, I mean, think about it. I was hoping that Eisenberg would be a young Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor,
He's
or
not.
something like that type of character.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I can tell you that. But it's like there are moments where he kind of works, but it's like, don't you kind of expect a professional sociopathic Lex Luthor? You know, I
Like
mean,
he became
this guy is making Donald. See, if this guy could be Donald Trump's vice president.
Yep. And
Guys,
he
let's keep
became
it real.
president.
Let's keep it real. Somehow we will see freaking Trump Luthor 2016 posters. I'm gonna make that a meme now. That is gonna be a meme. Okay.
If Trump became president, then we're screwed.
Oh,
Yeah.
this country's-
I'm moving to Canada.
Yeah.
Oh look,
Yeah,
future
if you saw-
filmmaker
if you saw
394880 is
Hey,
coming.
Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Did you guys just read what I wrote? I
Guys,
typed it
As much as I like
Hey,
the opening
guys.
outfit, watching the battle with Chop, I kind of wish they include Man of Steel archive footage.
Darth Boy.
Yes, hello.
I saw you. I saw your
I guess.
reviews.
You what?
Yeah,
I
I saw
can't
your
hear you that
reviews on the Toy Story trilogy. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Speaking of Trooper,
Thank you.
I thought it was hair.
I'd rather watch Toy Story than the second half of freaking Batman v Superman again.
Speaking of Trooper, I thought it was
Nostalgia,
hair.
I guess.
That's
See?
no, it's
All
not
I can
just.
say,
It's like,
Wait till the Toy Story
I'm
4
starting to
comes
wish
out.
the movie was rated R.
What if it
Yeah.
would be later
Like,
on?
I know
It
that's
felt
crazy.
like it kind of looked like an R-rated film, especially
Okay.
when
Like, you
after
can
it
tell
does,
this
yeah.
movie's cut down. Like, it's
tell
cut
me
down
this
to be an
sounds
R.
familiar to you.
What is
Tell
it?
me this sounds
Breaks
familiar to you
guys'
guys.
arms like freaking like a.
Oh, and we should let
Sends him
Sean
like
speak. Sean, hold on.
Yeah.
John.
Sean,
John. We need to let the
Tell me
Sean
this-
speak.
Tell me if this situation sounds familiar to you. A superhero movie starring Ben Affleck that is released to theaters as PG-13, but yet gets a special edition
It's
that's
fucking
later rated R with
Daredevil.
more violence. Thank you.
Watchmen.
I still don't look
director's
this
cut.
Watchmen.
No, Watchmen was R. Watchmen was R.
Yeah,
Watchmen-
Watchmen's still
The
better
difference
than this.
between
I can't-
Watchmen and oh my god, the
That's
reason
glorious.
why I had faith in Snyder was Watchmen. Okay,
That's still an awesome movie.
Yeah.
Watchmen
Yeah.
was
I never
fucking
read the graphic
shit.
novel, so I wasn't butthurt by what they changed.
I never read the
That's
graphic
easy.
novel either. So
I
I
have
V
the
for
graphic
Vendetta.
novel.
V for Vendetta hasn't had a director's
I haven't
cut.
seen.
But
it yet.
yeah, tell me if that sounds familiar to you. Now, a superhero movie with Ben Affleck that gets cut down to PG-13 and has
We
a
told
rated
you
R
that.
extended cut released
the
later.
kids.
Yep.
Well, it's like here's the thing. I was with like there was a family of 3 right next to me, right? And I could turn around and see the kid's reaction. He was kind of scared at certain points.
Yeah, I was scared. I'm
Yeah, I was
31 and I
scared
was
too.
scared.
No, like
The
fucking,
bomb going off.
You know the
I did
Batman.
not see that coming.
No, you mean
Neither
the
did
fucking.
I.
No, you know the Batman. The
Yeah,
like the Batman dream sequence.
I was
Like
like,
that
holy
one,
shit.
that jump scare. That kid was like, "What the fuck?" Kid was scared shitless. But here's the
Yeah.
good thing about
Yeah,
the
I came out
movie.
of nowhere.
Even though I hated, like, I want to give a positive to this, okay? And I'm happy I was
Please
able
do.
to witness this for one reason. even though I fucking hated the ending where Superman died, at the
I
same
cried at that.
time, or
I
at the
cried
same
when that
time,
Don't
the
worry,
kid
you
cried.
guys.
No, let Brian speak.
Yes. No. I know, it's like, but the kid cried, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, even though I
So
hated
did
that
I.
scene, I was really angry. It was also kind of a good
Asian girl
moment
behind.
to see a. It was a good moment of.
Yeah,
It was a good moment to witness a kid getting real invested in a film, and when they see a main character die, you see that emotional impact firsthand.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a good moment to witness. Kind of the beauty that film can have, even if that ending is kind.
Thank you.
Oh, it's your niece. Hi, niece.
Yes. Please go. I don't mean to be rude. But yeah, Brian, even I cried when Superman died.
Same here.
And I don't even,
No, it's like I was going to
I don't
cry.
even cry
but-
during movies that much.
So you mean?
Sorry.
So
Yeah, I don't even cry during movies that much.
I don't.
Yeah, Sean, keep your voice down. So you don't get yelled at again. Let's keep our voice down, okay? So it's like, okay. So in fucking, Josh wants to talk about, Gal Gadot. I was wrong.
So
Okay.
now.
I was wrong.
He
So
was underused, so.
No. Did you see my rant from 3 years ago?
you're saving her for one of
There's a
the
rant.
movie that comes out next year.
Daisy.
So we give her full backstory. And now you're telling me
Yeah.
may end up
Martha
crying.
Kent. So both Bruce Wayne's mom and Superman's mom is named Martha, like in the comics.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought it was like, okay, that scene made me cry.
So now
They got that
y'all
right.
leave up for
what
interpretation
do you-
on whether.
Josh, what are you saying? You need to speak up a little bit.
So now they're gonna leave it up at the end, us to fans on whether Superman's dead or whether he. I guess no, they're saving him for Justice. They're gonna bring him back for Justice League.
The question is, how are they gonna bring him back to life?
No, here's the
Because
thing that's
Superman doesn't die.
here's the thing that's bullshit about that whole Doomsday scene. Here's the thing that's bullshit about that whole Doomsday scene for me.
Okay.
If you're gonna, this feels like this should be Man of Steel 3, and I will stand by that. This should have been
Why?
Man of
There was
Steel.
no-
No, this is why this setup, this concept should have been a third fucking movie, not a second movie. No one. I can't believe Snyder was incompetent enough, or whoever thought this was a good idea to kill Superman in the second film that he's in, when we know nothing about this Superman at all. Fucking nothing.
I didn't care anyway, so.
Okay, I'm the guy who liked Man of Steel. So it's like, when I like Man of Steel, I want to see this Superman, okay? I want to have a movie with this Superman. I wanted like a Superman movie before this, where we saw him become the Superman we all know. So he grows into that Christopher Reeve-esque character.
Sorry, my dogs.
I won't.
Hang on.
Sorry about that.
Okay, now let me tell you why I'm actually okay with someone dying in Civil War. Now, when it comes... Okay, if a main character that we don't give a shit about dies, I will be absolutely okay with that. I will be
What if they
fine.
kill off
War
Rhodey?
Machine?
If they kill off Rhodey, if they kill off Tony, if they kill off Hawkeye, I will be fine with that. Because you know
That's
what?
Spider-Man.
You know,
If
okay,
they kill off
let me tell you
Scarlet
stupid
Witch
if they
or
kill off
Vision,
Scarlet.
I'll be upset.
Okay, let me tell you why I'd be perfectly fine with that. These are characters that we've seen in these individual films. These are characters that we've seen develop. These are characters that we are so emotionally attached to that if they die, we are going to be crying in the theater. And we know
no doubt.
that these guys know how to handle emotional sequences. So if we see these characters that we've grown to love and care about die in this movie, we're going to be balling. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Now, this is the shit I wanted in Batman v Superman.
We
This
got
shit.
someone done. Superman died. Damn this Ivy.
Josh, let Brian speak.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But the thing is, when you really look at this movie, and this is from the guy who had a shitty fucking week, went in, just wanted to have a good time, and I turned my brain off for this fucker.
Yep.
Okay? I was not trying to be critical. I was not trying to get in a analysis shit. I said, okay, I'll probably see it again and get the critical analysis bullshit. I didn't watch any spoiler reviews. I didn't watch anything like that. What? What was it? I didn't watch any spoiler reviews. I came in wanting to love the movie, wanting to enjoy the movie. And the first half of the movie is really good. Even though there are huge plot holes that make no fucking sense. Like, why the fuck would they think Superman is killing people with bullets?
Yeah, that confused me.
I thought they just said he killed everyone. I thought they just meant that he had like a sonic wave and he landed like a fucking nuke or whatever.
Something like
Sonic
that.
Wave?
Yeah, like it was like he broke the sound barrier like and then crashed landed like a fucking meteor or some shit.
I did see one
Okay.
part of the movie. It was a clip, and it shows Batman shooting a bullet, and then Superman catches the bullet.
That's from Dark Knight Returns.
No, I saw it.
Actually, no, wait. I gotta
From
make
this movie.
the whole kryptonite bullet thing. That's from Dark Knight Returns, but Green Arrow uses the kryptonite arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Look,
was
I didn't mind that
I was
at
even
all.
thinking that in the theater. It's like, I was even thought that in the theater. Like, okay, we can't get Green Arrow in this movie, so how do we work with the
The show's
kryptonite?
not done.
I wish they would
Perfect.
put. You know what? They're
Bullet.
gonna think I'm crazy for this. I want them to connect the show universe and the movie universe in
They
one
can't.
thing.
And I'm gonna see the Supergirl spinoff
They won't do it.
crossover next week. And I don't want to hear it.
Even though
I don't want to hear it from any of you. Oh, the Flash and Supergirl crossover sucked. I don't want to hear it. I'm
I
looking
love
forward to it.
Supergirl. Hold it.
Yeah,
I love Supergirl. I love the
would do
Flash.
that girl in a heartbeat. She
Yep.
is gorgeous. Melissa Benoist, she can beat Hobo with a stick any day.
Agreed. Like, I love
Yeah.
Supergirl. I
Yeah,
love
that
that
show
series.
kicks ass.
Y'all done
But the
it.
soundtrack in that show sucks. The soundtrack blows in that show.
Yeah, sometimes not that great. But
Yeah, it's horrible.
When I have a
it's distracting.
Supergirl on like the movies, they're not talking serious. Arrow failed because that show trying to be talking serious. It's trying to be Batman. It doesn't work as Batman. It's not Batman. It's oh my god. I hate that show so much. But tomorrow is good. Friday's good. Supergirl's good. Gotham sucks.
what are you talking
Arrow
about?
sucks. The TV show universe. With the movies.
Alright.
Yeah,
But here's the thing I would be okay with.
That's a
I'm
good.
just trying to think. Okay. Like, the problem with this movie was that DC's like, oh, we're not trying to be Marvel. Hey, take some notes from Marvel, because your universe won't be a fucking clusterfuck. Just steal the freaking Marvel formula. Steal it. Rip it off. Who cares if you get called out? You will make competent movies that are not terrible and divisive and mediocre. More than likely, you'll have two or three. Oh, no child.
Okay, but what I was trying
Ron,
to
you
say
should
when you guys
leave
were
and
saying
hang
about
out with your niece.
Yeah, you should go to a basement or something, man.
No,
Like I
no,
do.
Sean,
Okay,
hang out with your
I'm
niece.
the one
She
hosting
wants
this,
to be
Ryan, so I
with you.
can't leave.
Time out.
Okay.
I'm the one hosting this event.
Yeah, because Parker couldn't do it because he had a strike. So
You know what?
A strike. From
a strike, a
Okay,
copyright.
but
Alright,
what I'm trying to say though.
Yeah. Okay. I want to just continue my Superman rant.
when we're trying to speak. Sorry.
Okay, what I was
I'm
trying to
sorry.
say real quick was when you guys were talking about trying to connect the movie universe and the show universe, Stephen Amell said in an interview that's not going to happen.
Yep.
Who's Stephen
Especially 'cause
Amell?
Stephen Amell
the guy
for
who
Green
plays
Arrow.
Arrow. Because when they casted Ezra Miller as the Flash, the TV show was just in its second episode.
Yep. DC shot him in the foot.
Pretty much.
DC's like, now the problem is that, oh my god, like, wouldn't you guys be caring about this movie more if it was like a third film in a trilogy? Wouldn't this kind of
There
make
wasn't
more
a second
sense?
film. Hello. There was no
This
second
wasn't the
film.
sec-
Where was the
the
second
biggest
film?
problem
Dynasty
is-
wasn't the sequel.
You just said
It
the
should have
third film in the
been a
trilogy.
third film. We should have had a movie in between this, where it was just a standard superhero.
We're sitting
a
on their
regular-
asses, Brian.
Okay.
Standard Superman
Here's
movie.
what- Okay, Brian,
Sean.
here's what I think they could have done. Is, yes, have Man of Steel 2, right?
Yep.
Then we do a Batman solo movie. Then we build up to Batman v Superman.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
but
That,
you know
I
what
think,
DC
would've
was
worked.
like? You know what DC was like?
What?
Oh no! Martin making too much money! Quick, do something! I don't know. We're fine.
You know what? You know what? I hate to say this, but if Suicide Squad fails, can this, and you know what they should just do?
Reboot the thing.
What
Start
they've
over.
been doing for fucking decades, which is just making really good standalone movies most of the time.
I got a better idea actually. Why not do
To
this?
be honest, okay. To be
Because
honest,
if they can't,
here's okay. Okay, Brian, I agree with your concept. This movie should have been held off a bit. What I think they should have done was do all the setup movies like what Marvel does, and then have this be sort of the first Avenger movie, where it's the movie just before the Justice League film.
Yeah, but they were rushing.
One standalone movie.
If I may make a suggestion, why not do this?
Yeah,
What?
exactly. No Green Lantern? I mean, come on now.
okay, I think, John, I think you would have been happy if Ryan Reynolds came back just coming in.
No, he's Deadpool. He's gonna stay as
damn it.
Deadpool. That's
He's
it.
Deadpool.
Yeah, and
He's Deadpool.
Hey, just make sure the suit's not
Okay.
green or animated.
or animated.
Yep.
Alright, I'll be back. Hang on. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Mhm.
Like,
And I think that the big the thing that sucks about this movie is that, like Amazing Spider-Man 2 before it, there were some legitimately great scenes in it.
except Main Spider-Man 2 is a complete train wreck that pissed me off to the point I was like angry.
I can tell
Yeah,
you some
three villains. Give me a break. Three
Yeah,
I can
villains.
tell you some good shit in that movie. And you know me, I am that movie's biggest critic.
What movie?
No, I'm that movie's biggest critic.
I'm that movie's biggest critic.
Critic. Critic.
I don't
What
own it on
movie are you
Blu-ray
guys
like you do.
talking
Shut up, John. I had to complete my collection.
Make me.
I've been completed. You have integrity. I don't.
Okay.
I have no integrity with my
No one's
money.
trying to talk. Yeah, let him.
Okay.
Yep.
This movie was originally supposed to be the first crack at a cinematic universe. Had this succeeded, I do not think we would have ever gotten Deadpool.
Nope. Thank
No.
God we got Deadpool
Because
instead.
That movie.
Let me
Martin
finish, though.
Campbell did that. How the fuck does Martin Campbell, the guy who did Casino Royale GoldenEye, fuck up something that kind of should be right up his alley?
I have a guess.
I would still trust him with a Black Widow movie. I would still
I
take
haven't-
that guy for a Black Widow movie.
I have
He
a
would be perfect
guess.
for that.
I have a guess.
Yes.
2 words. Studio interference.
Again. I have the
Well, I'm saying
DVD
though.
too. You know what? I got a funny story about that.
Okay.
I bought 3 movies in Target that day. Was it Best Buy or Target? Yeah, it was Target. I bought Thor, I bought Iron Man 2, and I bought Green Lantern. And the way my movies were structured, at the time, Green Lantern was right next to X-Men First Class. So when the movie ended, I was like, why didn't I just watch First Class again? I make myself lol. Okay. But what am I trying to say? Okay, in all seriousness, when it comes to Batman v Superman, you know, when even after the negative reviews, I was still hoping that this would just be some dumb popcorn fat.
Yeah.
Should a Batman Superman movie should be stop, learn to speak English, Brian. Derp. Okay. I had my brain fart. Okay. So now the brain fart's gone bye-bye. We can talk about how the good shit in it. Ben Affleck, amazing.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
Ben
He stole the
Batman is one of the
Ben
best
Affleck
Batman
is
in live action.
Ben Affleck's Batman will fuck up Christian Bale and Michael Keaton like crazy.
That's
He's
what I
like the
said.
Daniel Craig, James Bond of fucking Batman. That Batman will straight up kill you without a second thought. He runs up to Christian Bale's Batman, punches him 30 times, and it snaps his neck.
But
He
he's
runs
the
up to
name of
Keaton's
Batman. The Batman I know
snaps
doesn't
his
kill.
neck. And then after he kills both those Batman, he goes, pussies, and then walks away.
Did you guys read what I just wrote?
Yeah, it's too much
Green
stuff. We
Lantern was a success, and we would
well,
have
I'm
never got a
saying that-
Deadpool movie because none of would have been able to tie to 10 plus what they would have done Batman because GL
That's what
and
they're
Green
calling
Lantern
it?
came out.
They're calling it the DC Extended Universe?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
there
that's what's
there
being
is no
called.
plan.
You know what?
Sorry.
Maybe.
The cinematic, yep, not for the critics. I don't think this is cinematic enough.
I don't care about. Look, I don't like when people bitch about the critics, because let me tell you about critics. Critics see a lot of freaking movies. Okay?
Yeah,
They
a lot
look
of
at
bad
a
ones
lot
and a lot of
movies.
thought-provoking ones.
They look at a lot of different movies, okay? And there's a lot of consensus. So people know when there's a good superhero movie and a crap superhero movie. Most of the time. Sometimes there are gems with the critically banned movies.
Yeah, like for example, Californians. I love that movie. Why
I think that's a
Yeah, I
gem.
don't
It
know
is?
say about it. I ceased to give a fuck about the critics since 2013.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
a
why
critic, asshole.
No, I'm saying professional critics, and even some people on YouTube that are just whiny bitches. Oh my
Agreed.
god. They have to do an hour-long rant on a movie. You can do it in 5 minutes. You don't need an hour. I'm sorry. For life. Yeah. That's why I unsubscribed to him, because I don't need to hear a whiny bitch for an hour. Oh, The Force Awakens is a remake. No, it's not. Shut up.
Hey.
Cracker.
Anyway, what I was saying is the problem with this movie.
What's that sound? I hear like a fan going on.
It's Josh.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
And it might be
Probably
not. My computer game's not that loud. Okay. But the thing is, when you analyze this movie, there's some good stuff in it, okay? Like, I wish we got that R-rated cut that Snyder was talking about.
Well, we're getting it in a few months.
No.
Wait.
We should have gotten it during this.
No, because
The
then
studio
we
should've
can
just
go
said-
see it.
The studio should
Okay.
have said, fuck it, and we should have gotten an R-rated Batman v Superman movie. It probably would have made more money than fucking Dead. And it probably would have been a... But no, DC decided to pussy out because Watchmen wasn't a hit. Man, what the fuck? Let
Watchmen
Snyder
wasn't
do his
DC.
thing.
I
Sucker
agree.
Punch wasn't PR either, and I hated that. That's still Snyder's most disappointing film to me.
Yeah.
Even
Okay,
worse than
Brian.
Man of Steel.
Like
Look,
Sean.
You gotta
Dream
think, dude,
sequences.
that had they put in the 3-hour cut of Batman v Superman, people in the audience would have been like, would just been like this.
Lord of the Rings. Ben-Hur. These are movies people talk about. The Godfather. These are all
I can't
3-hour
hear
movies.
you. I hear
are
like a
over.
vacuum or something.
These are all 3-hour movies are over.
Well,
3
3-hour movie
hours.
should work. A
Hold
3-hour
on.
movie could work.
Alright.
Now I don't hear anything. It's dead air.
It's because I ejected Josh. He was the sound.
Yeah, because it was like it sounded like a vacuum.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's continue. I want to be over with this by before 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
Right.
agreed.
I got it.
Because we've been on since like 8 o'clock, and I had some technical glitches. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, what I was saying was that when we think about fucking this
I'm
movie,
not thinking about that.
you know what the problem is? The problem is I got all my anger out last night, and I'm willing to see it again, just to be like, because it's like the thing with Iron Man 3. Okay, I saw it again. I knew this stupid bullshit that was gonna happen, and I went with it.
But
But it's like at the same
sorry,
time.
I could see The Force Awakens 15 times on Blu-ray, and I'm still gonna hate Hobo with a stick. I don't want to see her. Oh, she's gonna play Lara Croft. I don't care about.
Don't you insult my Ray! Don't you
I
insult
don't
my
like
Ray!
her.
I
She's a
can see
fucking.
McGregor World Cup because
Take
they're
this
going
stick
by
and
the
shove it up
reboot.
your ass, Ray.
Don't insult my
Oh,
Ray! Don't
wait.
insult my waifu. My second
Hey,
waifu. Don't do it my first waifu.
apparently I'm apparently getting questions on the Q&A thingy.
Why?
It's apparently
Finally.
working for me for once.
Let me
It's
see.
apparently
I'm
working
seeing
for me
anything.
for once. It's because it's on my channel.
I found it.
Oh, okay. No, I
I
didn't
don't
see.
know
I don't
how
see
much
Yeah.
Batman could ever be a match for Superman. From
You know what
Quentin
it's
called?
called?
Wells.
It's called
Kryptonite.
cheating.
Chad.
You know what it's called?
Called Kryptonite.
Hold on. You know how Batman can beat Superman? It's called cheating, and it's called Superman not not going ape shit. There's if you have you guys like read the graphic novel Kingdom Come or whatever?
No.
Okay, there's a scene in that novel where Superman is ready to straight up kill everyone in a room, like all the innocent people in a room. All these diplomats. He's
Watchmen
ready
was
to
good.
literally, like, pull the roof down on the United Nations. Okay, he fucking snaps in that one. So, Batman is dealing with a Superman who wants to just save his mother, who is approaching him diplomatically, and who's not trying to kill him. And he even says, straight up, if I wanted it, you would be dead already.
Exactly.
And they said that in this
He's
movie.
holding back.
A douchebag. That's why.
And he said that in this movie.
Yeah, i.e., he's holding back because he wants Batman's help. That's why he tells Batman, save Martha, which made me cry. That was a beautiful scene.
Okay. And here's another thing I had a little nitpick with. Now, I'm not sure if I was zonked out during this part. Was there ever a scene in this movie where Clark found out Bruce's identity?
He probably figured it out.
Or was that something we'll have to wait for the extended cut for the explanation?
I don't know. All I know is this better not drop the extended cut like another movie. Which extended cut I was looking forward to. Yeah, that. God damn it.
No, they're not going to stop it because,
What movie?
They're not gonna stop. They're gonna keep going.
They said an
Ultron.
R-rated extended cut on Blu-ray, and DC does do some extended cuts.
Yeah, they do a lot of extended cuts.
Yeah.
I would like to see like an. Oh, never mind. I said this once and I'll
I'm
say
gonna
it
be
again.
pissed though. I'll wait.
Am I the only one who would like to see Richard Donner come back
If he's
to do
still
a
I would
Superman
too.
movie?
Yeah.
To do a Superman movie the way
I
he
wouldn't
would want to
mind.
do it.
Wait.
I don't care how old he is.
I wouldn't mind.
He's 85. He could still do it.
Yeah,
Wait,
look
what?
at George
I really
Miller.
wouldn't
I want Joe Miller to do it. I want Joe Miller to be awesome to that degree.
He was gonna do the
No,
Justice
I want
League.
the King to step back.
Actually, I heard that George Miller is actually rumored to do, I think, Man of Steel 2.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Good,
see
it
that
won't be
movie
shit.
anyway.
I'm sold.
It won't-
Joe Miller directing Mad Max Fury Road with the best movie of 2015.
I didn't
George
even see
Miller
that.
just knows what the
It was
fuck
so
he's
recommended.
doing.
10 Academy Awards.
And I'm going to be really disappointed if this movie ends up like this, where the extended cut is only for the Blu-ray.
Well, I have
What do
a
you mean?
Blu-ray, so it won't
What
bother
do you
me.
mean?
They better not screw up Green Lantern.
Okay,
Yeah, not again.
no, what I'm saying is, they don't even have an extended cut for this movie on DVD. It's only for the fucking Blu-ray.
And it's just a couple scenes anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just
Anyway,
saying.
yeah, I know.
If this extended cut is not on DVD, I'm
John,
going to be pissed.
Yeah, I'm
John,
pissed too.
you're
I
gonna-
want Joe to
you're
get
gonna
that.
hate me for saying this, but Warner Brothers was an early Blu-ray adopter. Okay, they
Why
chose
is your
Blu-ray
screen flashing?
format. On. It does that sometimes.
It's
It does that
weird.
when I come in real close. Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
You're too close.
Angry Joe.
Anyway, Brian.
All right. Well, let's keep it real. Look, I hate to tell you,
Please.
Sean, you're gonna want to punch me for saying this. There's no way in hell DC is gonna release a DVD release for the extended cut, and I'll tell you why. Okay, we gotta look at the history of this for a minute. Warner Brothers.
I'm just
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm going to be the dream killer now. I'm sorry. Warner Brothers, during the format war, that Blu-ray versus HD DVD shit. If you watch Zarin Isaac, he's got a great in-depth video about that. Okay, so Warner Brothers was one of the first early adopters of the Blu-ray format. They exclusively went with Blu-ray.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, because of that, there's a reason why there is no extended cut like the 4-hour cut of Watchmen. There's a reason why that is not on a DVD. Okay? There's a reason why the fucking Green Lantern movie is not on DVD. And there's going to be a reason why Batman v Superman is not going to, the extended cut's not going to be on DVD. Because from the studio's point of view,
Blu-ray makes more money.
they are like, when it comes to the Blu-ray versus DVD thing, it's like some straight up social Darwinist shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like, leave the weaker, i.e. the people who only have DVD, in the dust, essentially. That's how they
I
roll.
hear that.
Yep. Sean? Crap.
Where'd Sean go?
Not good.
Wait, he's joining again. There we go.
What happened?
My internet
Maybe his
cut
battery
off.
died.
Damn, connection.
Hang on, I'll get it back.
Oh,
Hopefully.
yeah.
So, Brian, what were you saying about DC Blu-ray? I kind of missed that whole thing.
Alright, I was saying that Warner Brothers went exclusively Blu-ray during the early days of the HD DVD versus Blu-ray format war.
Well,
Warner, because of that, if you analyze their business decisions really closely, they have a logical reason for not creating a DVD version. You know? In their mind...
Okay, I'll wait.
I know, it's a cruel business way of looking at it.
No, I was
and
just going
it's
to say
straight up social Darwin.
No, I was just going to say that Watchmen got a director's cut on DVD. So let me think this one won't.
Director's cut. Hold on. But
Well,
you know what it
this one
didn't
could be
get?
the director's cut.
Hold on. Do you know what this didn't get? But do you know what Watchmen didn't get for a DVD
What?
release?
The ultimate cut?
The 4-hour cut of the film. Which they could have done on 2 DVDs. If they wanted to.
Very true.
Okay?
That's what Lord of the Rings did.
Part 1. Exactly. Okay? They didn't. You know why they didn't? From their point of view, they have no financial incentive to do that. Blu-ray costs a little bit more than DVD. To them, it's like all who don't have Blu-ray, fuck them. That's how they look at it. And from a business standpoint, it does cost them more money to make DVD copies. Hence why DVDs are still at $20 instead of $5, which is fucking stupid.
Yep.
This
Yeah, it
DVD
is.
has been around since the fucking 90s. You think technology that's been around since 1997 would go down by now.
Yeah,
Yep.
screw
You know?
4K Blu-rays. I don't care about those.
Oh, 4K Blu-ray. What? What are you talking about?
4K.
What's the difference?
$30 Blu-rays.
Hey,
Bullshit.
Blu-ray was $30. Stop bitching.
No,
Damn
the
it.
4K.
We don't know economics.
Yeah, I want Fan 4 stick on a 4K Blu-ray. The movie still sucks in
Hey,
standard
maybe I
definition.
want
Yeah,
to
movie still
see
sucks. Wait,
shitty effects.
why do you call 4K Blu-ray? What's the difference? You need a 4K
No,
Blu-ray
it's just
player?
it's a even
Well,
higher
here's what
resolution. I don't
Hold
care
on,
if
hold
the
on.
movie's bad. I'm not gonna see it in higher resolution.
How did
Hold
that
on.
get a higher resolution over this?
I know it doesn't make any sense.
Look,
I'm
because,
not converting
dude,
to another TV.
people who don't know anything about technology, let me talk.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Let's look at it this way. Okay. So when it comes to why they're doing 4K Blu-rays now, think about how long DVD's been around. Think about it. I mean Blu-ray. The reason they're doing 4K Blu-rays now is because, like Blu-ray before it, it is merely a natural evolution of the physical video formats. 4K has way more detail than 1080p. When you think about it, all they're doing when they put something on Blu-ray is scaling it down to 1080p, because the mastering is probably done in 4K already. So the final film, what we're seeing, is already a 4K release, or 8K, or even a film release for that matter. So when they are creating the 4K Blu-ray, it simply makes sense to go the next step. Blu-ray wasn't going to be the main end goal of video formats. Neither was DVD. Neither was VHS. You know, you got to analyze these things from the standpoint of history. From a logical perspective, 4K just makes sense. Now, there is one thing that pissed me off about 4K Blu-rays.
What?
The frame rate.
See?
The frames per
Told you.
second, I mean. You know what's bullshit about the frames per second?
Yeah?
Okay.
Wait, no, I
Okay.
don't.
Okay. Film is shot to be 24 frames a second. That is how film has always been shot. So when you buy a 4K Blu-ray release, because it is 60 frames a second, everything is going